Okay, Saturday, 14th of June, 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. You don't owe anything to anyone, but you never know. Arguably, this is just karma, really. As a matter of fact, you don't owe anything to anyone. Explanation, guidance, help, money, anything like that. You can ignore people, live a very isolated life. You're still dependent on people in terms of logistics and infrastructure, but you owe nothing to anyone. No, not even manners, really, when you really think about it. No pleasantries. I did a video about this just over a year ago saying you can do anything you want in life if you're prepared to face the consequences. And as a matter of fact, when dealing with society, you owe nothing to anyone. Explanations, ideas, apologies, permission, nothing like that. Again, you can ignore people. However, there's one interesting caveat to this, one interesting nuance with regards to the world we live in. There's a concept called 6 degrees of separation, which talks about you are connected to everyone else in the world by about 5 other people. There's you, you and 5 other people between someone else you know. Wow. Meaning you never know who knows who. Reputation, gossip. You never know what's going to happen. You do something over here and that causes a bad reputation, and it could have a knock-on effect somewhere else further down the line. It could come back to haunt you, so to speak. So you could say, as a matter of fact, you owe nothing to anyone. You don't owe anything to anyone. But this person over here that you might insult or ignore, because you didn't help them, that decision might come back to haunt you a day later, 10 minutes later. This person you ignored, he might end up being the owner of this nightclub, for example. The person you didn't talk to here, you may end up seeing them at the event. Things like that. There's all kinds of little coincidences and scenarios in life. Meaning you never know what's going to happen. You might annoy inadvertently, by accident, by coincidence, the person, that one key person that was important to you an hour or so later. Diplomacy. That margin of error. It's just that you never know what's going to happen. You never know. Worst case, or arguably the simplest case, the best case, is just reputation damage. Because that can be mended. It takes time, but it can be mended. But when people actively go against you, now you're basically talking going to war at this point. And we don't want that. Best way to win a war is never to go to war in the first place. I did a video about this as well. 2 years ago, I think now, or a year and a half ago. In life, we want friends and allies. Friends and allies at best. Friends at best, allies at worst. At worst. Don't make enemies. And one way to make enemies is to ignore people. You go actively against them. Can I ask you a question? No, for example. Wow. Again, you could say it's karma, but decisions could come back to haunt you. And that's a very interesting, delicate balance to have and to recognise and perceive in life. When to be aggressive, when to be an asshole, when to be neutral, when to be kind, when to bend over backwards for people. It's very instinctive and depends on social calibration, anthropological calibration, the society, the end goal, dark triad, the white triad, all these other factors. It depends on many different things. The room, the people, the second order consequences, then what, things like that. It's very delicate and intricate balance. But it's something to worth understand about and to acknowledge. You don't owe anything to no one. You don't owe anything to anyone. But you never know. Interesting rule of thumb with life. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.